G'day, it's Rusty and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to be heading out on the Cygnet Bay unique tidal waterfall reef cruise. Mrs. Rusty and I are staying in Broome and we've driven up to Cygnet Bay up the top of Cape Leveque. So we're going out on a boat that's behind me. So we're going to go and check out this tidal waterfall that runs off the reef. Not done it before, so stick around and we'll show you what it's all about. So we're just on the boat taking us under the water. It's one of these motorised, it's one of these boats with the wheels on it. So we're just going to drop us in the water now. And we're running out to another boat. So the boat we're on here is one of those ones with the legs drop out with the wheels on them. And we're just going to transfer us out to another boat. There's 24 people and there's 12 on each boat.
Yeah, mate.
Look how clear that water is. Alright, so we get to transfer from this boat to that one. What could possibly go wrong? Dolphins in here.
Elusive this time of year. I don't know why. Every time I see them, it's like I didn't because they disappear. But I saw them, I swear.
I saw them too. It's alright, you're not bad.
Yeah, someone was asking about the wildlife today, so I thought I'd see some, I'll slow down. On our right side, we've got the start of what we call the true Kimberley. Now, we're sitting right on top of that fault line where the Kimberley basically met the Pilbara. We're at the tip of the Canning Basin, about 500 million years old on our left side of the Dampier Peninsula, that sandy plains, and 1.8 billion years on our right side. So the difference between the Dampier Peninsula and the Buccaneer Archipelago, the age difference, is actually larger than the difference between humans and dinosaurs. We're going into some ancient landscapes here. Basically, yeah, the Kimberley was basically pushed into the Pilbara. If you can imagine the Pilbara being a brick and the Kimberley being a piece of paper, it sort of just met and crumpled and folded and buckled and created these amazing mountain ranges. And back then, this was all actually mainland, but you could walk to the islands because it was so shallow. But we had a bit of an ice age about 10,000 years ago, and when that melted, 20,000 years ago, you see those rose about 140 meters. So these islands, that's when these became islands. You guys can clearly see this dramatic change of scenery here, where it looks nothing like the Dampier Peninsula. There's no sandstone here. This is all igneous sand. This is all igneous rock with quartized sandstone, so a lot of iron ore content as well. You can see that bright orange glaze through the tops of those rocks there. I also want to point out that tide line where it's a bit of a black line and then it sort of goes to a bit of a lighter colour and then it goes to that rusted away rock. So that black line is the 7 metre tide line. Anything above that is, you know, your 8-9 metres where it gets to on most of our spring tides, and then of course on our equinox tides we get up to 12-13 metres. You've got to be careful with them. Yeah, boats can get caught up in them. You can stand up if you want. Got some beautiful clear water today.
Now they run 2 boats, and that's the other boat come up to the island. There's Waterfall Reef.
This sand will actually dry out on a dead low, so we can walk right here without getting wet. Okay. So yeah, this reef will stick out about 3 metres. You guys can see where that tide line will sit. There's that black line again I was pointing out earlier. Yeah. So this reef will be well submerged and you drop right over the top of it, not even know it's there.
So we're halfway between the high tide and the low tide, and as you see we've dropped a little bit more. It's the other vessel that's come out with us. Can't get away from it. Yeah, very, very impressive this. So that reef's about nearly 2 metres out of water. And as the tide drops, you're going to look, you're going to see this area exposed too shortly. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little crab just in there on the rock. How cool is that? There's a little crab back there. And there's a little cage that we can see down in there.
Fantastic island, hey?
I reckon it is.
Yeah, feel free to stand up now if you want to take some photos.
So there you are. That's pretty cool.
Love this place, it's always nice and calm. We're protected from those easterlies. some pyrite that is formed. See a nice little vein of it just glistening in the sunlight. That's fool's gold. But yeah, this island is full of these beautiful minerals in form. It's a nice big long vein of it. I can't get too close. See that water flow has slowed down a little bit. Now we're at the turn of the tide. Still trickling though. From the other vessel to this one, and we're going back to shore, and that's the trip. So that's the end of this trip. So we're just heading back onto the beach now. So that was the Cygnet Bay Pearl Farm unique Waterfall Reef tour. It was a brilliant 2.5 hours out in the boat. As you saw, the water cascading off that Waterfall Reef, and the scenery is magnificent out there. So if you do get a chance to come up this way, Cygnet Bay is at the top end of Cape Leveque. We're about 200, just over 210 k's I think it is, north of Broome. So yeah, if you're looking to have a bit of a different experience while you're up this way, this is what you should come and have a look at. So if you like the video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button's down here. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a link in the description below to buy me a coffee. I certainly appreciate all the support I've been getting. So that's it for this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.